All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are on our way out to Bergen. Bergen is a small town in Alberta, and we are going to be panning or test panning on FallenTimber Creek. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. I hope you've enjoyed the videos up until this point. We will be doing a live episode in the near future discussing all of the test pan areas that we've done. And then we're going to start doing some high banking. But we still have a couple more test panning videos to do. Our next test panning video is going to be on the Clearwater River. So make sure you tune in next week for that one. Yeah, so we also will be doing another draw at 500 subscribers. We're currently at the filming of this, we're just a little over 315. So make sure you subscribe so you can get in on that draw. What else? Yeah, so down to the river. Alright guys, so we made it down to the river. As you can see, it's a horrible place to be. It's really not scenery oriented at all. It's just disgusting. Just kidding, quite the beautiful place to be. It's supposed to be raining today, but we lucked out. We got a nice patch of sun. So what we're gonna do some test pan, and we're gonna start with a couple test pans right here. Then we'll move right there. And we'll do a couple test pans there, and then depending on what we got going on there, we'll go all the way directly behind us. And do our last few set of test pans there. So we'll go ahead now, take 3 shovelfuls here, and just start panning. Babe, this is crazy. You want to do the camera? Alright guys, so we did the first set of test pans up here by the water. It was a little fast and there was nothing to be seen. We did a second pair of test pans just over here. Again, outside bend, so really nothing to be seen there either. And then we did some bank pans. So if you can see where my pan is right there, we did 5 or 6 pans in there, and we got quite a bit of gold in there. I showed you some already, and I was snuffing up the whole time we were panning. So I'm gonna try one more spot just around the bend here, and then we're gonna call it good. So we'll grab the camera, go over there, and see what we can find. All right, guys, we'll do one close-up pan for you just so you can see what I'm doing and see what we're seeing. So what I'm gonna do here, I look here in the root section. Now there could be stuff in the roots here, and that's fine, but I don't want to mess with that. I don't have any kind of gear with me. Then you get sand, and then as you come down you start to see some gravels and stuff. So what I want to do is get down to the gravel. See the gravel's in there. Oh, lots of roots. All right, let's pan it out. So there's lots of organics, different types of stone. And then this is what we're left with. Just a thick sludge with some dark sands and some light sands. So we'll pan that out. All right, everybody, as you saw, we had some pretty good gold out here, and basically I did some gold on the sandbars. I got a couple pans with a couple flakes, nothing major. Where I got the most was right here at the gravel and sand joining underneath all these roots on this bank and around the corner on that bank. So for this location, my suggestion, if you do come out here, would be stick to the banks. Don't mess with the gravel. Just a waste of time. I mean, if you want to do it for fun and that's your thing, then great. But if you're out here to actually try and find a little bit of gold, stick to the banks. The banks here, the inside bank, is probably the best place. And hopefully you have as much luck as we did. So we're gonna head back home now. I think we did good. We, 4 or 5 hours of test panning. And Mama did a little bit of fishing, and it was a beautiful day. And I think that's the biggest thing. You're not out here to get rich off gold. You're out here to enjoy nature and find a little gold. And we did that. So right on, good little trip. Again, go back to the map, hit pause, and see if you can come on out someday and do a little panning. All right, guys. So let's go back to the house and we'll finish out the video. All right, here's the gold from our trip to Bergen Bridge. Now, where are we at here? Right there. So there it is. There's the gold. Awesome. All right, we'll dry it up and see what we got. Actually, we're not going to bother drying it up. There's not going to be any weight to that. But that's what we got. So that's pretty cool to see. Quite a bit for just a couple of pans. All right, let's finish out the video. Well, that was interesting. We did quite a bit of little panning there. It was good. I enjoyed that. We got quite a bit of gold, which is surprising to me because I never hear anybody talk about FallenTimber Creek. We'll show you on a map right here. But yeah, so it was great. I mean, I enjoyed that. There was some good sized gold, a good amount of gold. Not really in the places I was expecting to find it, but it was a fun trip. Before we go any further, if you did find anything useful or entertaining and you're not already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. Smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Doesn't cost anything, and that's how you show your support, and we really appreciate it. Next week's videos, we already are going to have the Clearwater River, and if the weather holds out, we may have another river for you. But yeah, so there's a couple things I want to touch on real quick. We will be having a 500 subscriber giveaway. Again, just watch the videos. You'll see when we get a little closer to that. We'll be giving away some gems and some gold and some t-shirts, just like usual. As well, we do have a new website. Well, I guess it's not really new anymore. We've had it for a little while, but if you haven't been there yet, the link is in the description to our new website, as well as our Patreon page. If you don't know what Patreon's all about, go ahead to Patreon and check it out. And if you feel like it's something you want to do, feel free. The link to our Patreon will be in the description. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If I don't see you around, I'll see you square.